Good afternoon, class. How are you today? That's good to hear that you're all fine. So can I expect a full participation from you? Before we start discussing our lesson, let us first seek the guidance of the Lord. Miss Mendaros, can you please lead us to prayer? Amen. Before taking your seats, kindly arrange your chairs neatly and pick up all those scattered litters under your tables. Before we proceed to our new lesson, let us first recall our lesson yesterday. What do you remember about our lesson yesterday? What it is all about? That's correct. Do you have any questions before we begin to our new lesson? If none, then let us proceed to our new lesson. But before we proceed to our new lesson, I have here a jumbled letters to be fixed by you to come up with our story title. Very good. So our lesson for today is the story of Kabunian created humans. Have you encountered this story before? Or have you heard something about this? If none, then I want you to watch this video about Kabunian.
How Kabunian created people. In the northern part of the Philippines live our countrymen called the Ifugao. They have a story of how Kabunian created the first people. Kabunian was the god of the Ifugao. Kabunian was sad, for there were no people in the world. One day, he went to Mount Pulag to create people.
I will make people to maintain the beauty of the surroundings.
Kabunian said.
I will make 3 kinds of people with different skin colors.
Kabunian said. He sat on a rock and got a handful of mud. He molded the mud into a person. It was nighttime when he was done with making the first person. The darkness of the evening stuck to the skin of the person Kabunian was creating, making it black.
It is late,
said Kabunian.
I will make 2 other people tomorrow.
It was still dark the next day when Kabunian awoke to make another person. Kabunian finished making the second person while the sun was rising in the east. The pale rays of the sun touched the person he was making it fair-skinned.
I have now made 2 people,
Kabunian said. Kabunian took some mud once again and made a new person. It was high noon when he was done. He laid it out in the sun to dry. Kabunian fell asleep from fatigue. The third person he made was left out in the sun. When Kabunian awoke, the dried mud became a brown-skinned person.
Finally, I created 3 people with different skin colors,
Kabunian said. The people Kabunian created became the forefathers of the people of the world. The first person became the forefather of black people. The second became the forefather of fair-skinned people. The last became the forefather of brown-skinned people.
To further understand, let me retell you the story of Kabunian. There was a god named Kabunian of the Ifugao. He's very lonely because there is no living creatures in the world, no such humans around. One day, he went to Pulag Mountain in order to create humans, to guard and cultivate the surroundings. He intended creating three types of men based on their skin colors. So while sitting in the big rock, he gathered the soft clay mud and made a human out of it. He made it slowly, not knowing that it's dark already. So guess what? The first human becomes dark because of the darkness of the surroundings. He then falls asleep and decides to continue tomorrow. And when he wakes up, the surroundings are still dark. He continued creating the second human, and when he finished it, the sun starts shining on the horizon. The whitish color of the sun strikes to the surface of the clay mud. So, the second human turns into white. Kabunian again gathered the soft clay mud and made the third human. And when he finished the third human, he suddenly fell asleep because of the extreme tiredness, leaving it exposed to the sun. When Kabunian wakes up, he finds that the third human has turned brownish, or in our language, it is the kayamangi color, due to the prolonged exposure to the sun. At last, I finally finished these three types of human made out of clay mud, said Kabunian. And in the blink of an eye, a magical transformation happened. These three types of human, which is the white, the brown, and the kayamangi color, soon become the ancestors of the people on earth. Did you understand the story, guys? Then, to test your understanding, let's answer these questions. So the first question is, who was the creator of earth and man? In our story, the creator of earth and man is Kabunian. How did Kabunian create humans? He created humans by molding clay muds. What was Kabunian's purpose in creating humans? Kabunian's purpose in creating humans is to guard and cultivate the surroundings. Its intention is to populate the world. During which time of the day did he finish creating each type of human? He finished creating the first human maybe at night, because it is said that the first human becomes dark because of the darkness of the surrounding. The second human, he finished the second human when the sun starts shining on the horizon. And the third is at noon. What are the challenges that Kabunian faced while creating humans? The darkness and tiredness. How did these characters models contribute to the diversity of humans? These three types of human become the ancestors of the world. In the story of Kabunian creating humans, do you believe that certain skin colors are favored or preferred by the divine being? Why or why not? So the theme in our story is the creation of diverse humans by Kabunian, the origin of skin colors, and unity and guarding the beauty. The moral in the story emphasizes the equal significance of diverse clay models promoting human acceptance. The story highlights the importance of various clay models symbolizing diversity to encourage people accept and appreciate human differences. The idea that every human are unique with their own beauty and they are unique with their own qualities and background. It is about embracing the diversity and fostering inclusivity in society. Kabunian creation of human despite challenges teaches us the value of perseverance. So, the story teaches us the importance of persistence and determination. Even when we face challenges, the outcome can be meaningful and valuable if we persevere through the difficulties. It is about the strength that comes from not giving up and continuing to strive towards achieving our goals in life. So class, I hope that you have understand a lot in our lesson. Thank you for your active participation.